Hello, welcome to the home of the Ghost Owl. Coming to the end of the Warhammer core rulebook as we go through the different magic items. We've covered magic weapons and magic armor so far, and now we're going to be looking at talismans. So let's take a look and see what is on offer. So first up is a Dawnstone. You may re-roll any armor save roll of a natural 1. Now, of course, this is the most expensive of the talismans, but it's actually a pretty good one. But I would say you really need to combine this with a character that already has a good armor save. So if you've got a character that's running around with a 3+ armor save because he's got full plate and a shield, giving him this would be really, really good, because then you roll the, roll one or two, you fail on a 1 or 2, right? But if you roll that 1, you get to re-roll it, and there's a good chance you'll pass it. So only rolls with a 2 are a problem. So Dawnstone, yeah, it's good, but I think you need to be really careful what character you put it on. And I think it really works best on a character that already has a very good natural armor save. Talisman of Protection, giving the bearer 5+ ward save, really good. Not quite as good as the armor that gives you the 4+ ward save, but just giving a character a flat 5+ ward save against everything, really good. Comes with the relevant points cost. Again, I think when you're thinking about putting this level of protection, it's really best on characters that are rolling on their own. Characters in units have an element of protection from being in the unit, which is why they're there. So I would really focus on, if I'm giving characters this and spending lots of points on this level of protection, it's really best used on those solo characters, particularly those on monsters running around, who are going to be a key target. Paymaster's Coin, it's a single-use item. You may re-roll failed rolls to hit during the combat phase. Interesting one. I mean, of course, as the trick with all single-use items is knowing when to use it, when it's going to be game-changing. So you've got to think in terms of the points you're paying for this, and it's a single use. Re-rolling failed rolls to hit, for me, this is best used on a character that has a lot of attacks. So maybe if you've got the duelist blades giving you +2 attacks, for example, you've got a whole bunch of attacks there, and then you get to use this to if you fluff that roll at a key point. So again, I think it's thinking about the combinations with these items about what you'd use it on. For me, this is the character that takes this needs a lot of attacks to get the most benefit from it. Okay, then you've got Obsidian Lodestone. A model may purchase up to 3 Obsidian Lodestones, so you can buy 3 of these. A model that bears a single lodestone has a magic resistance of 1, and each additional gives you a -1, so you can have a maximum of 3. So you can get a maximum magic resistance of -3. Now, magic resistance has its best value in my mind when it's on a character in a unit, because when a wizard targets a unit, you use the highest magic resistance in the unit. So even if your unit had a magic resistance of 1, your character's got a magic resistance of 3, then when a spell is cast against it, you use the magic resistance of 3. So I think if you're going to take this needs to go on a character in a unit. You have to decide how much do you really want to buy 3 Obsidian Lodestones. I guess it depends on what the unit is, what it's trying to do. Is it likely to be targeted by magic? For me, if you're going to spend those points to get 3 of these things and get magic resistance of 3, it's because you're putting it on a character that's going in probably your most expensive unit. Certainly, and it doesn't matter, you can put it on an infantry or cavalry, though I think infantry as an all-comers list are going to be more at risk from being targeted by magic, because some magic is template, and cavalry units tend to be quite small in terms of footprint in comparison, because you generally have single rank or even maybe 2 ranks at most. So when the templates move or scatter, they're going to be off all over the place. Whereas You know, this you're going for maximum amount of hits, which means you target an infantry unit with those templates. So for me, Obsidian Lodestone on a character in a unit, most likely an infantry unit that's of high value and of large size. And then finally, you've got Luckstone, another single-use item, and the bearer can re-roll a single failed armor save. Again, how many times is re-rolling a single failed armor save going to change the game for you? Maybe if you've just got a few points left over and this just fits the bill. Again, I can think of normally other better ways to spend points than on the Luckstone. So not again a one that I particularly like. I think it's, again, very specific situations where you really get the benefit from this. But that brings us to the end of Talismans. There's not many Talismans, right, compared to the other categories. So that was quite interesting. I'd expected there to be more. Maybe we'll see more as we go through the Arcane Journals. But there you go. That brings us to the end of this video. Nice and short one. But there's still a couple of categories to go as we look at like Magic Standards, enchanted items and arcane items as well. So yeah, Talismans a little bit light. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up though. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Let me know in the comments down below. And as always, if you want to see more content, hit the subscribe button. Free for you to do. It's a big deal for me, so thank you for that, and thank you to all those that have already subscribed. Been watching The Ghost Owl, and I'll see you all very, very soon.